What if you queue up a horror map in Fortnite during Fortnite Mirrors 2025 and something from it follows you back to your real bedroom? Dude, hey, welcome back to Flamingo Horror, where the stories I spin aren't just for cheap scares, but to make you double check that weird code your buddy drops in the chat before you hit join. Today I've got one that chilled me to the bone, a tale that blew up on Reddit like 2 weeks ago, back in September 2025, with thousands of shares because everyone swears it happened to them too. It's called The Conjuring Awaits, a user-generated map that promised to be the ultimate haunted house in Fortnite, pulling from that demon movie with the cursed family vibes, but with a twist nobody saw coming. Picture this, bro, you're in your squad, cracking up with the crew, and suddenly the game gets dead serious in a way you never expected. It all kicked off with this kid from the States, named Alex, a 14-year-old who streams on Twitch every weekend. Him and his 3 buddies from school were hunting for fresh Fortnite Mirrors content. That spooky season epic drops every October with flying pumpkins and skeletons moonwalking in the lobby. On TikTok, there was this viral remix of Herobrine, but Fortnite style, with glitch edits of a demon skin chasing you in slow-mo to that creepy beat. Alex caught one and thought, we gotta test this live. So in his Saturday stream, pulling like 200 viewers, they punched in the map code he snagged from a Reddit thread. Haunted Seeds of Fortnite maps that rewrite your account forever. The post had 50,000 upvotes, and comments were all due unqueue, solo, or my skin glitched out for days after. But Alex, being the hype king, goes on mic. Let's see if it's all cap. Guys, hop in the lobby. The 4 of them load in, and the map hits with this thick fog that gives off Lost Metaverse vibes, like Fortnite merged with some old analog horror tape. The map title flickers in glitch art, letters warping like a scratched VHS, and the background hums with low whispers. Not the default track, but something straight out of bodycam footage from an abandoned house. Alex and his squad spawn in a pixelated mansion, but it's not your basic terror build with lame jumpscares. This thing feels alive, dude. The walls breathe, straight up, rising and falling like the map's got a heartbeat. Check this out, man, Alex says into the mic as he creeps down the main hallway, and bam, a Fortnite Mirrors 2025, which skin pops in the reflection of a shattered mirror, but it's not from his inventory. It's like a viral Easter egg, the kind folks swear Epic snuck in, inspired by those subtle crossovers where a Roblox skin slips into a Fortnite lobby on a massive bug. At first, it's all laughs. They stumble into rooms with puzzles, one where you line up family photos that swap faces on their own. Another attic crammed with toys that roll toward you like they're begging for a playdate. His buddy Marco yells, "It's the haunted toilet," nodding to that brainrot meme of Skibidi Toilet Twisted that was everywhere. But here it's a hunter version. An animated John with red eyes that chases you if you don't crack the riddle fast. Run, don't look back, Alex jokes. And the chat blows up with skull emojis, and sub now. But then, in the interactive live, a viewer drops a dono and begs them to test the real myth. Hit the basement with no skins equipped, just defaults. Doing it for the clips, Alex says, and they unequip everything. The map's temp drops, audio goes all grainy like vintage cam footage, and there it is, the main entity, the one that names the map, The Conjuring. It's not some generic demon, dude. It's like a cursed skin that spawns in your locker if you linger too long. She shows as a shadow with twisted horns, draped in rags from old Fortnite seasons, but her eyes are pure glitches, pixels bleeding binary code across the screen. Alex spots her first, lurking in the basement corner, and the mic picks up his quickened breath. Guys, you seeing that? That's not map design. His squad checks, and Marco swears he caught a floating message. "We've been waiting for you." The chat goes nuts. Folks typing "It's Fortnite's Annabelle. Bail now." They try to dip, but the map locks them in, doors sealed with sound design that raises goosebumps, like nails scraping digital wood. That's when the psychological terror kicks in. No gore or heavy stuff, just that creeping paranoia that the game knows you. The entity whispers real names, like Alex, "Come play," and on stream, viewers clock it dropping Marco's exact username. How's it know that? Sophia the third in the squad asks, and Alex shoots back. Gotta be a hacked script, but fire for the vid. They keep at it cause they're gamers. Bro, we don't quit easy. They solve the basement puzzle, aligning inverted crosses that glow red, while the entity inches closer in slow steps, leaving glitch footprints on the floor that won't fade. Each step makes the main Fortnite lobby flicker, like the maps leaking into the real world. At one point, Alex glances at his inventory and sees a new skin he did buy, Conjuring Bride, with a dress that looks like it's dripping pixels. "This wasn't there before," he says, and equips it out of curiosity. Suddenly, his avatar shifts, but not just in the map. In the stream lobby, everyone watches his skin corrupt, the dress stretching like tentacles. The chat screams unequip it, viral bug alert, but it's too late. The entity joins the squad as a fifth player, silent, voting yes on every prompt. They win the round by default, but exiting. The map doesn't end. A pop-up notification flashes: the conjuring awaits you again. Midnight, tomorrow. Alex kills the stream with a shaky laugh. Solid scare, fam, like if you want part 2. But that night, alone in his room, he fires up Fortnite to check his account. The lobby's altered, black backgrounds with looping whispers, and his V-Bucks tally drops on its own, like something's blowing it on haunted skins. He tries logging out, but the game crashes with an error-reading entity attached. Play or forfeit. He snaps a screenshot to the Reddit thread, and boom, it explodes. Fortnite map that hacks your soul. Real experience. Thousands pile on with their tales. A guy from Canada says his Halloween 2025 skin started moving solo in replays, like Ghost Bodycam. Another from the UK shares how in a sub-live, the entity crashed the chat as an Anon bot, spamming join the ritual. Alex gears up to retry. Solo this time, recording everything with OBS for proof. He queues at 12:01 AM, and the spawn. It's his own house, pixelated but Spartan. Fortnite posters on the walls, his unmade bed in the back. The entity leads him through his mansion, murmuring game tips like build higher to escape, but every hint pulls him deeper. He finds twisted Easter eggs, a Skibidi toilet that doesn't hunt, but mirrors your real face via webcam hack, warped into meme horror. "Don't look," Alex mutters to himself, but he does, and sees his eyes glitching, like the map's editing him live. He pings his crew on Discord. "Get in here, this is next level," and they party up. Together they tackle the final ritual, burn the cursed skin in a virtual bonfire. But the entity fights back with a storm that's not weather but memories. Flashes of lost games, squad mates who dipped all in analog style scratched tapes with his kid voice pleading, "Don't leave me alone." That's when it lands, the playful scare, the one that makes you think, what if the game uses your gaps to build itself? They pull it off. The map crashes in spooky confetti, and they're back in the normal lobby. But Alex notices, on his TikTok, a video auto-uploaded from the night, glitch titled, "The Conjuring Awaits Me, Live Test." It's racking millions of views overnight, with duets of folks recreating the myth in their own maps. His crew goes viral, linking with Roblox creators for a subtle crossover, slipping a Fortnite code as an Easter egg skin in a haunted obby. In the Reddit thread, the original poster chimes in, "Not a bug, it's the modern conjuring. Play smart, not just late, or you're hooked forever." Alex streams safer now, with rules, no solo queues on weird maps, always squad up, and vet codes in the community first. He says he learned Fortnite's not just kills and emotes, but a metaverse where your fears auto-build if you don't set boundaries. And you, dude, would you queue The Conjuring Awaits? If you do, hit the comments with what glitch hit you first. But remember, it's fun frights, not for losing sleep, just to hype your next match with a story. Catch you in the next horror. Stay spooky and build high. Peace.